the South African rand is stronger against a weak dollar so far today as geopolitical tensions eased after the failed mutiny in Russia over the weekend. The local currency's gains can be attributed to dollar weakness, lower levels of power cuts, and dissipating political concerns. FNB Wealth and Investments Portfolio Manager Wayne McCurrie joins us now to take a look at the latest market moves. Thank you very much, Wayne, for your time this afternoon. How are we looking at midday trade?
Well, it's slightly up about 0.25%, and it's really all industrials today. The mining shares are down at just over 1%, so there we've got Tungela, Impala Platinum, Anglo-American Platinum down. But the real news today is Naspers and Prosus. They came up with their results, but that was very much as the market was anticipating. But the big announcement is that they are going to essentially take the two companies apart. They've got a very, very complex cross-shareholding arrangement between the two companies, and they're going to split them now into two separate companies with identifiable economic interest. It's all very complicated, but clearly the market loves it because Naspers is up 8% and Prosus is up 5%. And as I said, they are driving the market today.
Okay, and oil prices edged higher, while gold prices rose on a weaker dollar ahead of economic data from China and the United States due this week. What's driving sentiment there?
Well, look, I mean, the gold price is not actually all that much of a movement. You know, it's been sitting between 1900 and 1950 for a long time. I mean, a couple of months ago, you know, it went through the 2000 and quite strongly through the 2000, but it's really fallen back since, I suppose, the beginning of June. Brent oil, lucky enough for us, has been sitting between sort of 72 and 75, currently trading at 74, also for the last while, and certainly with the rand recovering a little bit, as you also mentioned, at 1845, I still think we're going to see a price decrease at the pumps next month, which will be good news for everyone.
We'll take it where we find it. Labour market data takes center stage now. According to Stats SA's total employment decreased by 21,000. Give us clarity on what we should understand from the data.
Well, look, I mean, obviously these data surveys come out quite regularly, and, you know, they unfortunately, very seldom give you good news. I mean, this is truly one of the real problems in South Africa. Many, many other problems actually come from the unemployment rate. I mean, it just keeps getting higher and higher and higher. And certainly you would think that we've got to somehow change the way we do things in the country, and that's everyone, to actually get that unemployment rate down. So, you know, it's unfortunately very seldom that we actually see a good employment number.
Okay, let's take a look at inflation and rising interest rates in South Africa. Those are two contributing factors to the widening losses of e-retailer Takealot. What's happening there?
Well, look, Takealot is still, you could argue, in the sort of startup phase. You know, they're not really facing big competition locally yet. I mean, it'll be very different if or when Amazon actually gets here. But you've got to spend a lot of money to establish that distribution network and the whole infrastructure behind delivering. So essentially, they just need volume onto their system. So in other words, they're still in the loss-making phase, but, you know, the owners, Naspers Prosus, are very positive that this could turn, you know, strongly cash flow and strongly profitable over the next, 2 or 3 years. But, you know, there's still stories going around that Amazon's going to come here, and that will be serious competition for them. But Takealot offers a very good product with easy pickup and delivery to their distribution points. So we'll have to see how long these losses last and whether they will be able to turn a profit at any stage in the next couple of years.
Thank you very much, Wayne McCurrie, FNB Wealth and Investments Portfolio Manager.